Pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Turfway Park Racing and Gaming, our Saturday opener in 24 minutes at 5:55. 8 races this evening. Seventh race is our Saturday feature, the third running of the Big Daddy, $125,000 guaranteed, aka the Richard Lee Memorial. 6 furlongs, 4-year-olds and up, a field of 8. 8:55 the approximate post time. Couple of carryovers, 20-cent single 6. It will start in tonight's third race, $5,380. And then we have a super high 5 carryover in the nightcap, $4,415. Let's open up our programs. Here are the changes. In the Saturday opener, scratch number 1, Schuylerville. Number 1, Schuylerville out of the opener, which will begin the early double, the early pick 3, and the early pick 5. And there they go. Lucky Shore is part of the pace. Also their Moonshine Dreamer. Lucky Anna from the far outside. Chica de Oro is showing plenty of pace from the inside. She picks it up at the 7/8. There's Chica de Oro, a length plus advantage through the early stages. Moonshine Dreamer's in the second spot. Lucky Anna sits in third. Rock the Nile has the fourth position, about 5.5 lengths off the lead. 2.5 clear from Caribbean Night. A similar margin back to Lucky Shore. Kit Can Run is towards the tail outside of Celestial Spin. There is pace on through the early stages, 23 2/5. Pretty good for the level. And it is Chica de Oro and Lucky Anna, 1-2. Moonshine Dreamer sitting a nice trip from third. Rock the Nile also in a good spot, 4 lengths off the lead, and she's advancing. Here comes Rock the Nile. She advances into third, and she has the top 2 in her sights. Break of at least 5 lengths back to Caribbean Night. Kit Can Run is beginning to close. She's third last. Celestial Spin second last. Lucky Shore is the last of all. Chica de Oro and Lucky Anna, 47 3/5. And look at the trip for Rock the Nile. And Rock the Nile is up to the front. And she's the one to beat near the quarter pole. Rock the Nile has the lead. Now the pace was pretty good early, so she's going to get first run on Celestial Spin. And to the far outside is Kit Can Run. Rock the Nile has the lead. Celestial Spin and Kit Can Run are going to try to close in. Lucky Shore up the inside. Rock the Nile still with the lead. Here comes Kit Can Run. That pace was quick early, and Rock the Nile might have moved just a tad too soon. Is she going to get to the wire in front of Kit Can Run? It's tight on the line. Too tight for even me to call. Rock the Nile or Kit Can Run. Chica de Oro third. Fourth place, Lucky Shore. All right, fans, got tight. I just saw that slow-mo. Looked pretty good for Kit Can Run with all the momentum to the outside. I didn't feel pretty confident trying to make that call of the winner on the line. It got a little tight for my liking, 140 and 85 100ths. Last night I almost missed a photo, so perhaps it's made me a little gun-shy. Kit Can Run, closing in after Rock the Nile, and it is Kit Can Run getting up in time, tagging Rock the Nile. Chica de Oro third, fourth place 5, Lucky Shore. That final running time, 140 and 85 100ths. In the winner's circle is number 9, Kit Can Run. Third career score, 5-year-old bay mare by Kitten's Joy. Out of the Fastnet Rock Mare, Eugenia, owned by Don Arienzo Stable LLC. Winning trainer is Fausto Gutierrez, and the winning jockey is Fernando de la Cruz. Exacta, $111.82. The trifecta, $127.36. A 10-cent super, $163.16. Dollar version, $1,631.60. Second race will start the early pick 4. There are 3 scratches, 4, 5, and 7. Deus Ex Machina, Right Off Jerry, and Libertango. 4, 5, and 7 out of race 2, beginning the early pick 4, 23 minutes away at 6:25. And there they go. Bench is showing good speed from the inside. He makes the pace. The 3-year-old reapply right there with him. Flash of Genius from the outside. Further out is Big Elm. First 4 separated by about 2 lengths. Better than 2.5 to fan the fire. Fort Lowell is the last of 6. And Bench makes the pace from the inside, 3 parts of a length, the Flash of Genius. Big Elm in the clear from the far outside, third. Reapplies back to the fourth position, 3 lengths off the lead. Almost a length to Fan the Fire from the rail. Fort Lowell to his outside. 4 lengths covers the group of 6. Not a lot of pace on, 23 3/5. Bench has the lead. Flash of Genius right there. Bench traveling well enough in the run to the quarter pole. Big Elm's being pushed on from the outside. Reapply has a look. Here's the 3-year-old striding into the third spot right off the heels of Bench. 47 seconds the half. No excuses for Bench. Bench is the one to beat. A favorable flow, and he's kicking clear at the 3/16. Reapplies into the second spot. Then Big Elm, Fan the Fire, Flash of Genius, and Fort Lowell. It is Bench with the lead. Second start off the bench is a good one for Bench. He's clearly superior in this spot. Reapplies second, then Fan the Fire, Big Elm, Flash of Genius, and Fort Lowell the last of 6. Good-looking 6-year-old Bench. Obviously, he's had a lot of issues throughout his career as a 6-year-old. This is only his 4th career start, his 2nd start since the 12th of December back in 2021. Bench dropped into an all-time low for $15,000. Popped the starting gate, controlled a very soft pace, and there was really no chance to beat Bench this evening. Good effort from the 3-year-old. Number 3, Reapply, clearly second. Third place, 2, Fan the Fire. Fourth place, 9, Big Elm. That final running time, 1:17 and 92 100ths. In the winner's circle is number 1, Bench. 6-year-old Chestnut Gelding. He's by Skip Shot out of the Flatter Mare, Queen to Be. Owned by J&J Stables along with Nicholas Vaccarezza. Carlo Vaccarezza, the winning trainer, winning jockey, Axel Concepcion. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Olympia Star Incorporated. That exacta $44.32. The trifecta $29.68. 9-1 early double, $21.78. 10-cent superfecta, $20.66. Dollar superfecta, $206.64. Third race will start our 20-cent single 6 jackpot, an 8-race card this evening, so the 20-cent single moves up to the third. $5,380 carryover and some spare change. 5 and 9, Puffin and Zappo both scratched from tonight's third. Starting that 20-cent single 6. Pretty fired up group of fillies and mares at the starting gate, just about ready. And there they go. Bellaria and Efficacious begin the best. Rogia Bay up close, but she's going to settle off of the leaders. A Bit to Be shows pace from the rail. Honorable Woman is trying to be part of the leader line from the extreme outside. Along the inside, All I Want Is You. Racing with her, Rogia Bay 3 wide, splitting them Miss Fox in, and Squash Blossom, a late runner, looking for another victory this season. She's at the back marker, a little less than 5 lengths off the lead. Bellaria and A Bit to Be, 5 for the top spot. A length clear of Honorable Woman. Efficacious is in a good spot heading into the turn. She's along the inside, a little bit of traffic to deal with, but she stays relatively close, 2.5 off the lead. Rogia Bay's making her circling move to the far outside. And here comes Squash Blossom trying to extend this winning streak. She's been very sharp, and she's making her move to the far outside. Here's Rogia Bay to tackle Bellaria. A Bit to Be gives way. Efficacious got a nice inside trip, and she finds room from the inside. Squash Blossom comes with her big run from the far outside. Efficacious at the 8th pole, the one to beat. Squash Blossom makes a move for the 2nd spot. Efficacious has a little bit more momentum from the inside, and it is Efficacious. Efficacious, another geared down winner. Squash Blossom was 2nd, then Rogia Bay, and A Bit to Be checked in 4th for that superfecta. Momentum is a word I use very, very frequently, and for whatever reason, it just didn't want to roll off the tongue inside the final 16. 7 Efficacious. You can see her nice inside trip throughout. She was forwardly positioned, sat a very chilly trip, and when room opened up for her, she powered clear. Another good effort from Squash Blossom. Didn't get much pace to chase this evening, 23:47. She's sharp enough to get up for 2nd. 3rd place, 6, Rogia Bay. Fourth place won a bid to be 117 and 94 100ths the final time. Another one for Axel Concepcion. We start the 20-cent single six off with the chalk at even money. And the winner's circle is number 7, Efficacious. Another one on a winning streak. That is 3 in a row and 4 out of 5. Undefeated in 3 appearances. Here at Turfway Park, a 5-year-old Gray-Roan mare by Cairo Prince out of the Giants Causeway mare, Casara. Owned by Gold Square LLC. Brad Cox, the winning trader. It's back-to-back for Axel Concepcion. And tonight's third race is official, 7261. 10-cent superfecta, $10.55. Dollar superfecta, $105.51. 917. Early pick 3, $26 and a couple of pennies. 7-2 exacta, $24.54. 7-2-6 trifecta, $25.34. 1-7 Axel Concepcion daily double. Looked like about some $8 and some change. $8.80. All right, let's go to the fourth race. Tonight's fourth race starts our late pick 5, scratch 6, Nighttime Justice. 6 Nighttime Justice out of tonight's fourth. Number 4, My Angelica. The correct ownership line should read Sierra Fria Farm LLC. And there they go. Renaissance, My Angelica, King's Legacy. I Like 'em attends the pace, although she will ease off of this battle. Here comes Up in Arms to engage the leaders from the top shelf. Making the pace, it is Renaissance. Renaissance from Up in Arms and King's Legacy. Capital Gal inside of My Angelica. I Like 'em settles into the 6th spot, 5 lengths off the lead. 2 clear of Harvey's Princess. More than a length to Queen of Chill. Better than 3.5 lengths to Divine Exchange and Addison as the last of 10 as they race to the 5/8. Opening quarter in 23 3/5. Another good tempo. Renaissance has the lead. King's Legacy is second. Up in Arms is third. Capital Gal from off the pace this evening. 4 lengths to make up as they get near the half-mile marker. Harvey's Princess is progressing up the inside. She gets within 6 lengths, and she's closing in steadily. I Like 'em bides her time, 8 off the pace. Here's the filly, Queen of Chill. Divine Exchange is starting to wind up. She's making a move. Third last, passing My Angelica. Addison still at the back. 47 4/5 from Renaissance. King's Legacy gets closer. Capital Gal's under a little pressure. Likewise for Up in Arms. From the inside is Harvey's Princess. And Divine Exchange continues to close. Divine Exchange has made up a lot of ground. She's going to sweep to the far outside. And she continues with this huge run. Here comes Divine Exchange in the center of the track. Harvey's Princess gets first run at the 8th pole. Divine Exchange is into second. Harvey's Princess is kicking clear in deep stretch. Divine Exchange made this big move. She has tried to solidify second. She's no threat to Harvey's Princess. Divine Exchange second. Addison from a long ways out of it into third. I Like 'em checked in fourth for the Superfecta. 23 3/5 is pretty good in a 2-turn affair here at Turfway Park, especially for $5,000 competition. It usually ensures that somebody's going to come from off the pace, and you can see the 10 Harvey's Princess was making her move up the backstretch. She had momentum along the inside, got within 6 lengths. It just kept coming with that little steady Eddie move along the inside. 8 Divine Exchange was the other one benefiting from the quick opening quarter. She took off heading into that far turn run. And those two were clearly a 1-2. The one Addison made up a lot of ground in the late stages for third. Fourth place 7, I Like 'em, 139 and 99 100ths. 10-8, 1-7, unofficially in tonight's fourth. Harvey's Princess, her 4th career victory. 6-year-old bay mare by Cairo Prince out of the dam, the Pure Prize Dam. Glide on by. Froylin Garcia is the winning owner, winning trainer. Felipe Salas, winning jockey. Gerardo Corrales. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Harvey Clark, Paul Braverman, Sebastian Morat, and Stephen Shananian. Harvey's Princess, $15.22. She is the official winner of tonight's fourth, 10-8-1-7. Exacta $82.56. Trifecta $76.97. That 10-cent superfecta, $54.77. Dollar super, $547.76. 1-7-10 pick 3, $28 and a nickel. And a 7-10 double, $20.17. Fifth race is named in honor of John Wood Insurance Agency. It starts our late pick 4. A slew of scratches, 2 Painted, 4 Capture the Glory, 9 Violent Maker, 10 Hindenburg, and 12 Ready Pursuit. 2, 4, 9, 10, 12 all scratched from the 5th, 13 draws in off the also eligible list, 7 Rocket Docket, 1 pound over, 23 minutes away, 7:55 is the post time.
When it comes to horse racing, you can never have too much information. With Twin Spires, you can place your bets with confidence. Whether you use handicapping insights like our Brisnet speed ratings, prime power and past performances, the guidance of our experts' top picks, or just choose a name that catches your eye. Yes! No matter how you pick your horse, bet with Twin Spires and use stable alerts to never miss a bet.
And there they go. Somewhat of an awkward start for Sammy's Trooper. He's at the back of the pack. Dragon Drew has the lead from Cut Glass. Rocket Docket is third inside of JW Ruckus. Greg's Honor races inside of Jareth. Merlin's Song was in a little tight, and Sammy's Trooper had that awkward start. He's the last of 8. So it is Dragon Drew with the lead, and from the inside is Cut Glass. JW Ruckus is 2 lengths off the pace, and he's more than 2 lengths in front of. Advancing is Jareth. From the extreme outside, trying to quick it in with Jareth. That is Merlin's Song. Greg's Honor is racing along with Rocket Docket, and they have been joined by Sammy's Trooper. So it is Dragon Drew with the lead, approaching the 5/16. Cut Glass still fighting for the second spot. Right alongside of him is JW Ruckus. Merlin's Song is 3 or 4 wide at the quarter pole. Jareth is 5 lengths from the front. Then go to Sammy's Trooper, Rocket Docket, and Greg's Honor turning into the stretch. And here comes Cut Glass after Dragon Drew. Cut Glass has a narrow lead at the 8th pole from Dragon Drew. Jareth fights for third. Far outside Merlin's Song. Cut Glass having trouble putting away Dragon Drew. Now he's going better. Cut Glass in front. Dragon Drew second, Merlin's Song third, fourth got a little tight, Jareth, and an oncoming Sammy's Trooper. All right, fans, so we're going to start our late pick 4 off with the chalk. Number 6, Cut Glass at 6-5, and a good spot throughout the running of tonight's 5th race. Dragon Drew was carving out the fractions. Cut Glass was in a perfect spot throughout. Loomed right alongside. Took him a little while to finally gain the upper hand, but inside the final 16th, the edge is clear. 6 Cut Glass, 118 and 45 100s as the 6-5 favorite. 11 Dragon Drew second, third place 5 Merlin's Song. Fourth got tight. Sammy's Trooper coming on after Jareth. Let the placing judges sort out that 4th spot for the Superfecta. Make sure to hold all tickets until results have been declared official. In the winner's circle is number 6, Cut Glass, a 6-year-old a Dark Bay or Brown Gelding by Carpe Diem out of the Halos Image mare, Crystal Image. Winning owner is Amara Kranz. Winning trainers Randy Klopp, winning jockey Alberto Burgos. Tonight's 5th race named in honor of John Wood Insurance Agency. Folks, welcome to the winner's circle. Thank you for spending your Saturday evening right here at Turfway Park Racing and Gaming. Race 5 is official. The early pick 4, $97.45. 611 exact at $28.86. 611.5 trifecta, $39.70. 10-6 daily double good for $20.84. 10-cent superfecta, 611.58. $60.27. Dollar Super, $602.72. 7-10-6 pick 3, $33.71. Early pick 5, $392.47. 4 out of 5, $7.10. Race 6 is named in honor of the Amy Lee Memorial. We have 3 scratches, 4 I'm So Naughty, number 8 Cha Cha Chuka, and the 10 Thunder Song. 4, 8, and 10 out of the 6th. It starts our late pick 3. It's in 22 minutes at 8:25.
Times have changed, but some things remain timeless. Hard work, perseverance, unwavering dedication. From sun up to sundown, our passion fuels us to drive further and push harder. We do it for the horses, for our families, and for the sport we all love. For well over a century, we've committed to doing the usual unusually well. Claiborne Farm, the tradition continues.
And there they go. Extraordinary part of the pace. Go Star is there. Adeline and Sybarite, 4 contest this top spot. Frolic in the Park, the lone debutante. Look at the trip she's getting. In behind the 4 leaders, traveling smoothly along the rail. 2 Sip Sally's outside of She's Splendid, and it's about 7 or 8 lengths from first to last. Go Star has the top spot from Adeline. Sybarite is up close from third. Frolic in the Park continues to improve and travel well enough heading into the turn. 3 lengths to make up from her outside is Extraordinary. She's Splendid, 5 lengths off the lead. 2 Sip Sally to her outside. Go Star, a big long shot with the lead. Extraordinary launching her charge 3 wide. Sybarite's under pressure. Adeline from the inside. Frolic in the Park. She's been going well enough. She just needs somewhere to go. Looks like she has run. Can she make a move along the inside? The rail opens up, and here comes Frolic in the Park. Frolic in the Park's been looking good all evening, and let's see her muster on through. Frolic in the Park is up to the front at the 8th pole. And to the far outside is 2 Sip Sally. Extraordinary is to the inside, and then She's Splendid. Frolic in the Park, the lone debutante. Good looking score. 2 Sip Sally was second. She's Splendid third. Extraordinary for the Superfecta. Sometimes when you're watching races, you can just see when one is going pretty good, and that was the case there with Frolic in the Park throughout. She had a good-looking stride. Found herself in a very cozy spot through the early stages. 4 of them gunned for that top spot. Frolic in the Park had the rail. What a professional score. Along the inside, bided her time beautifully, punched on through an opening. Young horses are hesitant to move on through openings like that. How about Frolic in the Park? Remember her name? Running time not that special. It's a good looking score though. 112 and 81 100ths. Professional victory, number 1, Frolic in the Park, 112 and 4/5. Times have been a little bit on the slow side this evening, so maybe this final time we shouldn't hold too much against her. It was a very good-looking debut run. 3-year-old Greyhound filly by Summer Front out of the Divine Park mare Queen's Gate, owned by D&D Racing. Winning trainers Doug Cowens, winning jockey Alex Ajar. Bred in Kentucky by Mr. and Mrs. Duncan Lloyd. Exacta $71.42, the trifecta $53.09, a 6-1 daily double $19.32. 10-cent super $23.86, dollar superfecta $238.66, 10-6-1 pick 3 $125.28. Race 6 is named in honor of the Amy Lee Memorial. Amy was the longtime group sales manager here at Turfway Park. Amy retired from Turfway Park in 2012 and spent her time as a snowbird, migrating between northern Kentucky and Hollywood, Florida. Amy was married to Richard Lee. Tonight's Big Daddy Stakes is named in honor of Richard. Amy passed away in February of 2024. Friends and family are in the winner's circle in honor of the Amy Lee Memorial. Once again, fans, tonight's 6th race named in honor of the Amy Lee Memorial. 7th race is the 3rd running of the Big Daddy, aka the Richard Lee Memorial. $125,000 a guaranteed, a 6-furlong affair. 4-year-olds and up, number 6 Striker will carry 1 pound over the weight. The Big Daddy begins our late daily double, our Saturday night featured event, 22 minutes away at 8:55. Here is the field, beginning with number 1, Shefflin. He is the current 2-1 favorite, owned by Matheson Racing LLC, Williams Family Trust, Holger Holdings, and Barry Hall. Billy Morey, the trainer, the jockey, Gerardo Corrales. Number 2 is Our Shot, owned by Gatz's Stables, along with Stephen Schoenfeld and John Terranova II. John is the trainer, the jockey is Walter Rodriguez. Number 3 is Antares, owned by Flying P Stable, conditioned by Mike Maker, Adam Baskitza, the pilot. Number 4 is Hear My Song, owned by Nathan Hayden, conditioned by William Stinson Jr., Alex Achard, looking for back-to-back winners. Number 5 is Candy Overload, owned by Gary Barber, Walktel Stable, Pantoffel Stable. The trainer is Mark Yassi, the jockey, Axel Concepcion. Axel's looking for Another winner on tonight's card. 6 is Striker, owned by L&J Foxwoods. Josie Carroll Conditions. Tyler Connor is in the irons. 7 is Nighttime, owned by SB Stables LLC, along with Genstar Thoroughbreds and David Burnson LLC. Billy Morey Conditions. The Axeman, Luan Machado, is aboard. And completing the post parade is number 8 Eyewitness, owned by Westerberg Limited. Mrs. John Magnier, Jonathan Poulin, Derek Smith, and Michael Tabor. His trainer is Wesley Ward. His jockey is Abel Zedillo. Those are the 8 participants in tonight's third running of the Big Daddy, $125,000 guaranteed. You have less than 6 minutes until post time. And there they go in the third running of the Big Daddy Stakes. Eyewitness away quickly. Antari showing good speed from between runners outside of former stablemate Shefflin. Nighttime's in close proximity to the front. From the inside is Striker. He assumes the 4th position, a little more than 2 off the lead. Nighttime settles into the 5th spot. Our Shot is 6th, a good 5 lengths off the lead. A length in front of Candy Overload. Hear My Song is the last of all, and he has more than 7.5 or 8 lengths to make up heading into the turn. That opening quarter, 22 3/5 for Antari's. Eyewitness gets closer. Here comes Nighttime with his big move to the far outside. Shefflin has to bide his time at the 5/16, 2 lengths from the front. Candy Overloads gearing up 3 deep, passing Striker. Hear My Song begins his rally. Our Shot from the rail. Top of the lane in the third running of the Big Daddy Stakes. Eyewitness. Antari's tough from the inside. Nighttime. Shefflin looks for a seam to split. Our Shot begins a big move up the inside. Candy Overload over the top to the far outside. Who's going to be your daddy in the Big Daddy? And here's Candy Overload. Candy Overload from Shefflin, Nighttime, Our Shot. After them, Antari's Hear My Song, Eyewitness, Striker at the back of the pack. 1 he geared up with a big move through the turn, 110 79 100ths. Shefflin and Nighttime, the Billy Morey trainees, in the photo for 2nd and 3rd. An upset in the Saturday feature, the third running of the Big Daddy, Candy Overload. He's your daddy. Race 7, the Big Daddy Stakes is official. In the winner's circle is number 5, Candy Overload. He likes it here at Turfway Park, 3rd in this race last year. He won the Forgo in 2023. Candy Overload, a 6-year-old bay gelding by Reload out of the Candy Ride mare, Mini Candy. Owned by Gary Barber, Walktail Stable, Pantoffel Stable. The trainer is Mark Cassie. It's 3 on the evening for Axel Concepcion. Candy Overload was bred in Ontario by Northern Dawn Stables, incorporated along with Denny Andrews. Here are the prices. 10-cent Superfecta, $82.51. Dollar Super, $825.19. 615 Pick 3, $294 and a couple of pennies. 5-1 Exacta, $109.80. 517 Trifecta, $98.98. Dollar Double, 1-5, $116.29. With the trophy presentation is Harmony Myers. Harmony is Richard Lee's daughter, the Big Daddy, aka the Richard Lee Memorial, our Saturday night featured event. Rick served as a racing official in Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Louisiana. Rick was the longtime director of racing and racing secretary here at Turfway Park. Rick was also a longtime steward at Churchill Downs and Keeneland Racecourse. Rick passed away in 2020. Tonight's Saturday featured event, named in honor of Richard Lee, the Big Daddy, aka the Richard Lee Memorial. Friends and family are in the winner's circle. Candy Overload, winning our Big Daddy Stakes. One more race to go on the Saturday card. The nightcap, a jockey change number 10, Commander Compton to Mario Melendez. We have a super high 5 carryover of $4,415. Our Saturday nightcap, 22 minutes away at 9:25. They're all in there. And there they go. Ghost Bike hustled out of the starting gate. Also there is Legal Attack. Gamer utilizing his inside draw, flashing plenty of foot from the inside. Gamer's making the pace. And right there with him is Ghost Bike, and the tempo appears to be pretty legitimate. This point in time races with Legal Attack and Panorama Truck 3 wide. Shosha's in the 6th spot. Digital Software with Monkey Zone and PK Wood. After them races Perfect Painting. There are a couple that are far out of it. San Marcos City, who's a deep closer, and Commander Compton. They go pretty good up front, 23 3/5. The Axeman, Luan Machado, aggressively has sent Gamer to the front, has the lead, opens up 2 lengths from Ghost Spike in second. From between runners, Legal Attack, Panorama Truck in the clear. This point in time's 5th. Shosha has the 6th position, 7 lengths off the lead. PK Wood from the outside, Digital Software in between runners. And they've got a Perfect Painting hitting his best stride, heading into the turn. Monkey Zone 3rd last. Boy, they're too far out of it. San Marcos City and Commander Compton. And the Axeman has confidently handled Gamer throughout. He has a big lead near the quarter pole. Step up to Gamer. He works with 6 lengths. Here's PK Wood into the 2nd spot. Gamer's the one to overhaul. PK Wood is into 2nd. Perfect Painting continues his big run to the far outside. Gamer went quick early. He was strong in his recent race. He might be even stronger this evening. Gamer all over this group, approaching the final 16th. The rail races for 2nd. Perfect Painting and PK Wood. After them, Shosha. Look at Gamer. Powerful this evening. Perfect Painting 2nd. PK Wood 3rd. Checking in 4th with Shosha. And after that, we need a photo for the 5th spot. This point in time, right there with him, Digital Software and Legal Attack. Well, I think we had an earlier route race where I was telling you about 23 and change opening quarters, and you want to look for horses from off the pace. How about that? Gamer says, take that, Kalo. Number 1 Gamer in the nightcap, 4 to 5, a much the best winner. 8 Perfect Painting was one of those horses benefiting from the fast opening quarter. He rolls into the 2nd spot. 11 PK Wood 3rd. 9 Shosha. I want to call this horse Mike Sosha every time he runs. Shosha 4th. Pretty tight for 5th, so we'll need that photo for the Super High Five. 138 and 42 100ths, the final time from the nightcap. Gamer, 2 in a row. 5-year-old Obey Gelding by Twirling Candy out of the Bellamy Road mare. Back row to Bellamy. Owned and trained by Steve Asmussen. The Axeman, Luan Machado, the winning jockey. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Pope McLean, Mark McLean, and Pope McLean Jr. 1-8-11-9-2, top 5 finishers. Late pick 3, 1-5, won $119.62. Late pick 5, $4,113.78. 1-8 exacta from the nightcap, $28.86. Late pick 4, $425.52. 10-cent super, $95.31. Dollar superfecta, $953.19. Pick 6, $17,690.50. 4 out of 5 in our late pick 5, $32.25. Super High 5 was scooped, $9,915.17. So some big payoffs here in the Saturday nightcap. Nearly 18 G's in the 20-cent single 6, and nearly $10,000 in the Super High 5. That's a wrap on the Saturday card. We're back at it again Wednesday, 5:55. Stick around, fans. You know you want to stick around for that Wrangle Up a Jeep giveaway. We're giving away a 2024 Jeep Wrangler at 10:30. Still time to get some entries activated. You never know, fans. You got to be part of our Players Club. Sign up. If you're a new member, $50 sign-up bonus incentive. Live music at Bourbon and Brew. Tonight's entertainment, Denim Deluxe, the live entertainment all the way up until midnight. Wrangle Up a Jeep giveaway at 10:30. That's the grand prize event. Somebody's leaving with a 2024 Jeep Wrangler, $35,000 in cash. Sure hope you had a great Saturday. See you Wednesday with Leaving the Track. Please drive very carefully. This has been Racing from Turfway Park, Racing and Gaming. Good night, everyone.